This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, well, early this morning, we're talking about Young Thug. Okay, is he going to be able to even beat this trial with all these people coming forward? There's like 7 people that came forward at this point to testify that he knew about certain stuff and he did this and he did that, because nobody wants to sit down and do 10 to 20 years. And there's always going to be the bad guy. And in this case, YSL is the group and Young Thug is the head of it. As much good as Young Thug does, it doesn't outweigh the bad. Um, and is he going to be able to even beat this? Is the question, or is he going to be forced to take a plea just like Casanova did? I mean, we'll see. I mean, this is a state federal investigation and not like a national federal. I don't know the complete difference. I think it's just like local 80 takes it instead of like a national government 80 takes on the case. But I would think it might be even worse if a state 80 is more motivated for the state to climb up the ladder, and they're determined. And I don't blame certain stuff. Like, there is a lot of crime in the cities now, and a lot of it is because of rappers, because it's not just the rappers, it's the crews around the rappers. I mean, we just saw, let's get to it, Young and Ace, right? Young and Ace is always going back and forth with different people. JD Youngin was going back and forth with different people, and it results in what? People passing away. I mean, who knows how many of JD Youngin's crew was responsible, that they were already responsible for retaliation, right? This stuff doesn't stop. And then they're dissing each other in songs on social media. It's like trickled into just like no limits anymore. It's not like just when you see them. It's like then you taunt them on social media, and then you're giving them evidence. It's just, it's nuts, bro. So like, Young and A says, I ain't look at Jay in the casket because I ain't wanna. I want to. That's not the last time I want to see his face. You know what's funny about these kids? It's like they're fighting a war that doesn't exist with each other. This isn't a real war. What are you warring over? Once one person takes somebody's life, then it's like becomes a war. But it's really over nothing. It's over nothing. It's not like two countries are going to war over something. It's like you guys were better off as friends, or coexisting. But instead, people were losing their lives in their 20s. It's just like it's hard to make sense of like a war that doesn't exist. I mean, this has gone on forever, but before it was over territory with like, drugs and stuff. Now it's like, what is this over? Social media? Or is it still the same thing? I don't know. Bad Bunny beats out NBA YoungBoy for the #1 spot by 400 copies. That's a close. I mean, that's a close race. Plow says, is it me, or do podcasting turn into the home of snitching? I haven't heard anybody do a podcast and get indicted on a podcast. It's really just like people were there to like tell other people's business. I don't consider that snitching. I don't know what Plow's talking about, and he tells it in such a high pitched voice that it's hard to take Plow serious. So, woman says attorney bribed her to lie in the Trey Songz case. So, Trey Songz has a case where he inappropriately touched a woman, right? And let me see. Let me pull up this so I can read it verbatim and not miss anything in this, because this is wild. If the attorney really did this, I mean, where is that thing, man? Is it that far down? And if attorney really did this, it's like, what's the motivation? Just to get some type of conviction? So here it is, right here. Okay, so it's like it says. So 2022, these claims came forward, right? And an alleged witness testified that an attorney tried to bribe her to lie about the singer. Trey is being, oh yeah, okay. So this is for money in court. New Year's Eve party of 2017. A friend of the victim says her attorney tried to pay her 200,000 to lie about this. I don't want to say any names. Let's see. They would paint Trey Songz as the next R. Kelly and take him for all his money and get a monetary settlement. We're highly confident and certain the court will find a witness committed perjury. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like Trey Songz has like a lot of people coming forward, but like in this, like I'm sure one thing possibly could be true, but like when you get one thing like this, like other people see opportunity and they just come forward. So it's possible. Charleston White, this guy just won't stop, bro. It's like he apologized to Nip's family and then came back out and said, you know what? I take it back. And then says F him again. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Then lastly, 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather, they're friends again. 50 Cent details how they became friends again. They both happen to be at a Monique comedy show, and Monique stopped and kind of like said like, "Yo, you two need to be friends." Blah 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 blah. She spent like 5 to 10 minutes on that, and then 50 thought about it and said, "You know, we don't even need each other, and that's why our fights go on for so long." But like that's what makes us better friends is that we don't need each other. Like we're independent from each other, and that makes us, if we don't need anything from each other, it makes us like genuine friends. So him and Floyd talked and like pieced it out, and then he said Floyd told him like, "Yo, what took you so long to like talk to me?" And like now they're friends again. They're gonna be at Tycoon weekend, so that's good to see, man. Because like they're two greats, just human beings uh, that fought again. I mean, it takes a lot to make it. Look at what Floyd goes through. It's not like that doesn't happen by chance. Like some of it is meeting the right promoters and everything. A lot of it is hard work. And same with 50 Cent, making it in the music industry the way he did, and like becoming one of the top labels and the top person in New York City and in the world. I mean, G Unit is a brand that's recognized around the world. That's crazy. That takes a lot of work, nonstop work, a lot of sacrifice. And that alone is amazing. I think we went through everything. Yeah. And hopefully, I don't know, that the violence can stop amongst these young kids, man, but I don't think it will. This drill music is a little bit different. uh, it's always been bad, but like, there's so many rappers now, and so many street dudes becoming rappers using social media. It's easier. When it becomes easier, you get the wrong people in certain industries. That's all I could say. And it turns into there's no way to just point it at one thing and blame that. It just seems a lot worse than it used to be. That's all. I think people treat things more like a video game. Like nothing. There's no real repercussions, and there are. I don't know. Anyways, and it's a fake war. You're not really. You're fighting against nothing. It's like it's weird. It's weird. You're not fighting a real battle. Your real battle is with life, not with someone that lives across town. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower, JT News. Peace.